Um, oh,
I'll be taking point.
let's just say no mic, okay?
Let's wait and see.
emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
So what? I won't surrender.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Nice like a good brew. My friends, indulge yourself.
Let me through, or I'll go through you. Dodge this.
Allow me to see you off. Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Where are you going?
Take this. Shape, rise, Venus. Wanna see what I can do? Yeah.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return. I underestimated you. Confidence. Pity, you chose the wrong enemy. Abyss flower, bloom.
Thanks, pal.
That which is seized must be repaid.
You've arrived, huh? Step up. Time to mix things up.
You're the best. Let me through. Dodge this. Take this. Shape of Tyson, rise, Venus. Wanna see what I can do? Yes.
Allow me to see you off. Receive divinity.
You're the best.
Another journey.
Dodge this.
Pity, you chose the wrong. Abyss flower, bloom.
You're the best.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
That's all you've got? It ain't over yet.
Did you come here from the still waters of oblivion? I guide the wandering souls.
You're not going anywhere.
So,
Resistance is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Let me through, or I'll go dodge this.
you've arrived, huh?
Where are you going?
Nothing major. Receive divinity.
Thanks, pal.
Nothing major. Eternal sleep is not the dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Another from the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
How familiar.
Wanna see what I can do? Dodge this. Take this. Shape of Tyson Rise Venus. Let me through, or I'll go through.
You'll destroy the space station.
Did you come here of your own will?
Time to mix things up.
I feel much better.
Dodge this.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Thanks, pal.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
Another journey begins. Resistance is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
So, life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Take this. Shape of Tyson Rise Venus. Dodge this.
Allow me to see you all.
Did you come? Where are you going?
You've arrived, huh?
Nothing major. Nothing major. You chose the wrong. Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
Let's kick things off with you!
Dodge this! You're the best!
Repay. Abyss flower, bloom.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Confidence.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
Nice like a good brew. My friends, indulge yourself.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Dodge this!
Confidence.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
So, in the mood for another beating?
Don't your hands hurt?
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
Yes! Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix! Wanna see what I can do?
Where are you going?
You've arrived.
Abyss flower, bloom.
You're the best!
That which is seized must be repaid. I underestimated you. Eternal sleep is not the dead will return!
Let me through, or I'll go through you. You're not going anywhere.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. Half the existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Receive divinity.
Thanks, pal. Time to mix things up.
I feel much better.
Wanna see what I can do? Touch this!
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Another journey begins.
So,
After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Rongmei.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the Emanator. Exactly as predicted. 56 seconds, on the dot. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted. I did say that if a danger proved too great for you, I would personally step in to confront it. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke. Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives... I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 Yu Qingtu sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? I find that difficult to answer. I thank you, Mr. Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, though I suppose it wouldn't be no man's land anymore.
So what? Dodge this!
You've arrived, huh?
Abyss flower, bloom.
Thanks, pal.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
Tedious. A blade of moonlight.
Take this! Shape of tight rise Venus!
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Ah!
It ain't over yet.
Nothing major.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame!
Receive divinity.
Thanks, pal. Time to mix things up.
You're the best!
Nothing major.
Wanna see what I can do? Dodge this!
Another blank canvas.
Nice like a good brew. Full, my friends. Indulge yourself.
No more playing nice. Yeah!
We're just having... It ain't over yet.
Allow me to see you off. Receive divinity. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
Hey! Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Venus! Wanna see what I can do?
It's nothing.
We're just having fun. Try this on for size.
Let's kick things off with you.
Let me through, or I'll go through you! Yeah!
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
So.
Wanna see what I can do? Dodge this!
Sounds
Let me through, or I'll go through you!
I like that confidence.
We're just having fun.
Time to settle your accounts.
No more playing nice.
We're just having fun. Nice like a good brew. My friends, indulge yourself.
nothing major.
Dodge this!
You've arrived.
We're just having fun.
Want a spa?
Watch the face!
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Venus! No more playing nice.
Try this on for size.
Let me through, or I'll touch this.
So, you in the mood? Let's kick things off with you!
Allow me to see you off. Receive divinity.
I owe you one.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Gonna keep going? If not, I'll catch my breath for a while. Need I say more? Muscle memory never lies.
Let's wait and see.
Yeah! Take us home.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Nice like a good brew. Full, my friends. Indulge yourself.
You're not going anywhere!
Half the work is already done. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
I like that confidence.
Allow me to see you off.
How's this taste?
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Venus! Yes! Wanna see what I can do?
I underestimated you.
It's nothing. Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourself.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Time to settle your account.
Dodge this!
Did you come here of your own existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion?
Let's kick things off with you!
Pity, you chose the... Nothing major.
No more playing nice. Ah!
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
So, you in the mood for another...
Allow me to see you.
Let me through, or up. Yes!
Another journey begins. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. Another blood debt repaid. Storms on the horizon.
Let's wait and see.
Stream forth, gleam of old flames.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Good. The stronger, the better.
Try this on for size.
Did you come from the still waters of oblivion? I guide the wandering souls.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
It's nothing. You've arrived, huh? Step
Unscathed.
nice like a good brew. Full, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Threat raised. Component damage. Unscathed.
Pity, you chose the wrong.
We're just having fun.
Component damage. Another existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. Component damage. Suppress. Caught in the web. Familiar. By the 10 lords.
Try this on for size.
Unscathed. Did you come the still waters of oblivion? I guide the wandering souls.
So, time to mix things up.
I feel much better.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. Engage. Component damage.
Allow me to see you off. Abyss flower, bloom. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. Damage.
It's nothing.
Receive divinity.
Thanks, pal. You've arrived. Let's kick things off with you. Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourself.
Component damage. Threat raised.
Sounds like more business knocking.
Time to settle your accounts. Abyss flower, bloom.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Suppress. We will come.
Watch the face!
Subdue.
How's this taste?
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Bow to justice.
Pity, you chose the wrong.
Unscathed.
We're just having fun.
You've arrived. Time to mix things up.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Allow me to see you off. Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
So, you in the mood? Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourself.
Component damage. Unscathed. Suppress. Caught in the web. By the 10 lords. Another existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
We're just having fun. You've arrived, huh? How's this taste?
I feel much better.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about. Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Let's wait and see.
take it, if it's to your liking. A traveling merchant needs a knowledge of puzzles. It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
Aren't you going to watch the fight, Zila? He's defending his championship title.
Nah, I'll pass. It's not like anyone else has a chance with him around.
You're right about that. I get it if you don't want to join in the fun. It's all the same after a while. Ah, what a rare moment of rest. Maybe I should find a spot to stretch my legs a bit too.
Zila and Oleg. I wonder what they're talking about. I'll go ask them.
Hey, isn't that the Trailblazer? It's been a while since I've seen you around. How you doing?
Hey, how have your travels been? Thanks to you, things are pretty peaceful around here. The chief and I are getting restless.
Silly girl. Just a few days of hard-earned rest and you're already making it sound like jail time.
Homie? Oh, sheesh. You must have gone through a lot since leaving here.
Sounds like our rustic and friendly community left a good impression on the visitors. Oh, you heard us. We were talking about my student Luocha. Oh, you probably haven't met him yet. In short, he's a top-tier fighter in the underworld. He was also doing work for Wildfire before, just not in this town. Oh, right. He hasn't seen Luocha defend his championship title before, right? Zila, why don't you take our hero and swing by the fight club to show him the match? What? You don't want to?
No, it's just... I'm worried Luocha might do something stupid again. How old are you again?
Oh, I remember now. Luocha was defending his title once, and Zila, the opponent for that fight, was too weak. They went down with just a few punches. I don't know what got into Luocha after that, but he said out loud that he wanted Zila to come up and fight him right there and then.
Why don't we stop there, Chief? I'd rather not relive the moment.
Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, that's what Luocha, but I trust Luocha not to make the same mistake again. So, back to the original suggestion. Are you good to take him to the fight club, Zila?
Fine. I'll take you there.
That's more like it. The more friends, the merrier. I hope you can get along with my favorite student.
Why does Luocha always come sneaking back into town like this? I haven't seen him for a while. I hope he's grown up a bit since then.
That's it. I give up.
Friends of the Friends of Belobog, the champion of the 1,761st Fighting King Challenge, 30 tournaments, 28 victories, the Boulder King of Fists, Luocha!
Looks like it's over already.
Hey, Zila! And, you are?
Oh, I forgot to introduce him. This is the Trailblazer. You must have heard of him before.
Oh, so this is the Trailblazer who helped reunite the overworld with the underworld. It's truly a pleasure to meet you. Were you here just to see my fight? Well, I'm flattered. I just won a little fight in the cage. What you did was much bigger than that.
Luca! Luca! Luca!
Ugh, the crowd never gets tired, do they?
Do you want to head outside? It's a bit loud for talking in here. See you next time, everyone. There are sparks yet to fly. Ugh, finally. I think we lost them. Let's chat here.
You're popular as ever, champion.
Oh, are you still angry at me over that one time, Zila? I just got a bit carried away.
Of course not. 2 senior members of Wildfire duking it out in the Fight Club? That would be bad form.
The mood was on fire that day, but the final match was over in just a few swings. Everyone wanted more. So in the heat of the moment, I just... Oh, come on. Don't hold that against me, Zila. I've always been impressed by you. I've wanted to spar with you for ages.
Ugh, I don't fight for fun. Stop getting your hopes up. Anyway, now that you've dragged us out here, what did you want to talk about?
Ah, yes. So I'm trying to get a plan going. Not really. It's my personal training plan. I want you to join me in witnessing the next steps in the development of Luca, the Boulder Town fighting champion.
Whoa, hold your horses. Chief Oleg wanted us to come and cheer for you. He didn't say anything about becoming your sparring partners. We haven't got the time.
You can't hide anything on that face of yours. Oleg already told me that things in the underworld are pretty peaceful now, and even Wildfire's running out of things to do. Besides, look at this guy. You want in, right?
That might be the weirdest thing you've ever said.
So that's a yes, right? I knew it!
Ugh, there's no stopping you once you've made up your mind. Fine, since he agreed, count me in too.
Great, that's settled then. The training is on Svarog's turf. I heard about your achievements. You probably know that place like the back of your hand, right? Just let me know when you're ready and we can head over together. How about it? Are you ready to head out for this? That was fast. Let's do it. Keep up, Zila. Don't fall behind.
I don't need you to remind me. This is Svarog's turf. Where to now?
Don't worry, just follow me.
Luca, you're finally here. I've been waiting for you for ages.
Relax, bro. I'm a man of my word. No need to stress out.
And these two are... Oh! Miss Zila! To think that 2 senior wildfire members are concerned with my trivial problems.
They just came along to help. Don't mind them. Just tell us exactly what happened.
Came along to help, huh?
Okay. This may sound strange, but I'm an amateur mechanic. I like collecting scrap in my free time, doing odd jobs, like putting robots together, that sort of thing. But a few days ago, 2 of my robots suddenly disappeared. They were my pride and joy. I usually leave them in the tent when I head out. Everyone in the settlement knows each other. This has never happened before. Someone must have set their sights on my robots and stolen them while I was gone. I just don't know how they managed it. Did they change the programming? But that's not possible. It's not impossible. I just don't think there's anyone in the settlement capable of something like that.
I see. 2 robots. Do you have any clues? Any reasonable guesses? We need to have an opening to start the investigation.
Not really. But here's the most mysterious part of all this. One of the machines they stole was a drone. I call it Little Faye. Little Faye has an alarm that buzzes non-stop as soon as any unauthorized people get close. It's guaranteed to wake up the entire settlement. But I didn't hear Little Faye's alarm at all. I still can't figure out how that happened. No way. Little Faye was shipshape, not a hitch nor glitch in sight.
A drone that was supposed to sound an alarm suddenly went silent. Worth remembering. Anything else?
Let me think. Oh, there is one other thing, but I don't know if it's useful. Little Faye also has a tracker. If it gets too far from Big Ben... Big Ben is the name of the other robot. If there's too much distance between them, Little Faye will automatically start routing and fly to Big Ben's location. That's all, I suppose. I tried to find clues myself, but I don't know where to start. This job needs real professionals.
Cool. We've got this. Don't worry, bro. We promise we'll find your robots.
Hey, how can you be so sure?
Trust me, Zila. Don't worry, Cassidy. Wildfire's on the case. You just rest up here.
What was that all about? You're 100% certain we're gonna find those robots for him?
Slow down, Zila. Listen to my analysis first. It's a big job to steal 2 robots without anyone noticing, especially when one of them has an alarm. I'm guessing that our thief friend never even took Little Faye.
You mean...
I think the thief knew that Little Faye had an alarm, so they decided to break it. But they also knew that Cassidy could fix Little Faye and use its tracker function to find Big Ben. The thief must have tossed the broken drone somewhere and only made off with Big Ben. Hey, why are you both looking at me like that? So, you agree with my reasoning, right?
So, you do have a brain somewhere in all that muscle.
I'm not just biceps and steel, you know. Well, if you all agree with what I said, let's go prove it. Missing drones are a bit of a regular occurrence down here. Come on, move those legs.
Luca, do you often find stuff for other people?
Seems like it. Kids always come to me when they lose stuff.
No wonder.
Man, this area is so run down. I wouldn't want to live here.
The people living here don't want to either. They've got no other choice.
We can change that, right?
Yeah.
Strike first!
Look, There's a drone over there! But how can we tell if it's the one Cassidy lost?
Here, look. Someone deliberately scratched off the paintwork. Didn't even do it.
Oh, you're right. You've got a good eye, Zila. Whoever did it must have been in a hurry. We need to fix this little guy up. Can you lend a hand?
Done! The little one could be thing. Little We really scanning for signal.
Oh, listen. That must be...
Signal not found. Big Ben is currently too far away from this unit.
It really does have a tracking function. Hey! It's flying away! Follow it!
Look. That fellow over there is acting pretty shifty. Hey, friend.
What? Who's there? A red ribbon? What? Wildfire? Huh? How did you... I'm doing just fine. No monsters around here. Why don't you, go bother someone else?
Shying away from honest work, indulging in petty crime. Of course you're doing just fine.
I'm not sure this falls under petty crime, Zila. That's a whole robot he's got next to him. It's Big Ben, all right.
Hold on a second. Who told you the name of this robot? Don't tell me it's...
That's right. Cassidy sent us here. Hand over what you stole, or be prepared to face the fist of a champion.
Fists of a champion, huh? I've come this far. I won't be able to show my face around here if news gets out. Do your worst, Big Ben.
Going all the way, huh? And
I was thinking the exact same thing.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Small fry.
The confidence.
execution!
You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Keep catching me up.
Allow me to see you off.
Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourself.
Give it up. You're no match for us.
I can't turn back now.
I got guts. One arm only. Time to end this.
Do you admit this crime?
So, you in the mood for another beating? Let's kick things off with you!
Small fry. Snap out of it.
It's time. By the order of the 10 Lords, execute the Marastruck!
That's all you've got?
Pity.
Don't get cocky now.
Spare me! Please! All of you! I shouldn't have stolen anything! I admit! Give me a second chance!
You're admitting defeat? What happened to all that bravado you had a few moments ago? The Multimerville Warrior. the peerless Boulder Champion, upholding justice and peace once again! Nice! Our thieving friend surrendered, and Big Ben looks to be in one piece. The first step, huh? Why are you two so straight-faced? Can't you look a little happy?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. What was all that supposed to be?
No, that... Nothing, just a slogan. Don't take it too seriously. Let's get Big Ben back to Cassidy.
Fine. Let's finish up here.
Beep, Big Ben misses home. Go home. Go.
Big Ben! Oh, you're back!
Beep, boop. Cassidy. Little Faye.
I don't know how I can ever thank you, Luca, Sela, and Mr. Outsider. My life can finally get back on track now.
See? I kept my word, right? Wildfire's senior members always deliver what we
I've never doubted you, Luca. I'll remember this forever. Right? Time to take little Faye and Big Ben for a systems check. Until next time.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll catch up later. That felt great. Such a wholesome feeling to help other people, don't you think?
To be honest, I think you could have handled it yourself. You said this was the first step, right? So just how many steps does your training have exactly?
3. Just 3 steps. Trust me, it won't take too much of your time. I like your spirit. Shame I didn't run into you sooner. Let's go. Next, we're gonna clear up all the Fragmentum cronies still left in this settlement.
Huh?
Wasn't affected by Fragmentum, right? I asked him to leave this case to me.
Ugh, like Master likes to...
Way ahead of you. Follow me.
Luca, come clean with me. Are you here for some other reason?
It's just training, for real. It's not like you to be so suspicious, Sela. Say, how did you settle your beef with Svarog? Tell me the juicy details.
There's so many of them.
Our intel should have been accurate. Seems like Boss Svarog must have let his guard down. These guys are messing up his turf.
Enough talk. Let's...
So, give up yet?
So, you in the mood for another beating?
Time to settle your accounts.
Where's the applause? An opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly!
Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourself.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Keep patching me up. Need a hand? My pleasure!
It's time. Execution!
Don't get cocky now.
You could have surrendered.
Let's kick things off with you.
I underestimated you.
Small fry. Where's the applause? An opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly!
Do you admit this crime? No amnesty for the Mara struck.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
You could have surrendered.
Let's kick things off with you!
Oh, what if it hurts?
Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourself.
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Mara struck!
Time to settle your accounts. Receive divinity.
Motor function restored.
That which is seized must be repaid.
So, you in the mood?
I could take you one.
Pity, you chose.
No wonder these minions are so active.
So this guy is the source in Trial 2. It's been...
All right. I'm just getting started. Snap out of it.
Allow me to see you off. Abyss flower, bloom. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
Where's the applause? An opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly!
I underestimated you.
It's time.
You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya. Let's kick things off with you!
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourself.
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute Execute the Mara Struck! No amnesty for the Mara Struck.
So, give up yet?
Do you admit this, Crook?
Allow me to see you off.
Mal, don't get cocky now.
Nearly there. It's not gonna last much longer.
I'll deal the final blow.
Will return!
Snap out of it. Where's the applause? An opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly!
So,
Abyss flower, bloom.
Motor function restored.
That which is seized must be repaid.
I could take you one arm only.
It's time. Whew, that was a tough one. Good teamwork, guys. Luca, is that everything?
The Multamerville War, the peerless, bold defeater of evil throughout the world!
Are you okay? Ugh, seriously, why are you so hyped up today?
It's just a normal victory celebration.
You call that normal? I might have let it slide if it was in the cage. On second thought, no. That was cringe even by Fight Club standards.
Don't get so worked up, Zila. I'm thinking clearly. Plus, didn't we just get rid of another major threat to the underworld?
True, but quit changing the subject. This new routine of yours is...
Don't worry. I promise you, it'll only last till the end of my training. Actually, have I been making too many promises today? That's not a good habit. Anyway, there's only one more step in my training plan. Come on, guys.
I guess we're in too deep. Better let it run its course.
The final step in this training is to challenge Boss Svarog.
Are you sure you're thinking clearly?
Whoa, stay cool, Zila. Like I said, I'm thinking clearly. And I set this as the final goal of my training a few days ago. Think about it. Is there any underworld opponent worth challenging more than Boss Svarog?
Oh no, I can't agree to this. You're asking for trouble. Forget about winning or losing. The relationship between Wildfire and Svarog only just got patched up.
I'm not gonna rile him up. Don't make this more complicated than it is. I'm just inviting him to have a fair fight with me, like how you'd have in the cage.
Are you mad? Svarog is a robot. He doesn't understand the rules of the cage. He's different from us. His fists are made of steel.
That means we're evenly matched, right?
You know what I mean. Don't act smart with me. You don't make any sense.
I understand what you're saying, Zila. But you know, I'm a fighter. It's my duty to keep training and get stronger. It's a terrible feeling to have a powerful opponent in your head, but never be able to get close to him. It's all thanks to your patching things up with Svarog that I'm able to have this opportunity now.
All right, fine. Let me say this first. If he doesn't want to...
Don't worry, I'll convince him. But you're right. If he's not in the mood for it, then I won't force him. I haven't really worked with Boss Svarog before, so please, lead the way. Let's go.
Luca, you...
What's up?
Never mind. I get the feeling I'm wasting my breath. Have you talked to Oleg about going to see Svarog?
That's all you want to ask? I don't necessarily tell Master Oleg everything, you know.
The Trailblazer, Zila of Wildfire, and...
Hey! In honor to meet you, Boss Svarog, I'm Luca, a senior member of Wildfire, just like Zila.
Accessing backend database. Query complete. Luca, born in Maltamerville, winner of the 28th Bouldertown Fight King Challenge, beloved student of Oleg, acting chief of Wildfire.
Oh, wow, impressive! Thank you for saving me the self-introduction.
Luca of Wildfire, what is the purpose of your visit?
Straight to the point, just the way I like it. I'm here to challenge you, Boss Svarog.
Challenge. Intent unclear. Outsider, Zila of Wildfire, can you provide an explanation?
He's the one who came up with this idea. It's up to you to accept it or not, Svarog.
Yep, it's not that complicated. I just want to go a few rounds with the one everyone agrees is the most powerful in the underworld and see where I stand. What do you say? Are you interested?
Evaluating. Intention unclear. Enmity level 0. Lie detection passed. Evaluation completed. The opposing party only came to spar. I agree to fight you, Luca of...
Huh?
If weapons and gun barrels are unused for prolonged periods of time, the risk of rust damages increases. Periodic use will reduce such risk and extend the life of these components.
What? That's the worst excuse I've ever heard.
See, I told you I could... You could be our referee, Zila. You know the rules of the club, inside...
Fine, I get it. Competitors, take up positions.
I'm ready, Svarog.
I too have a question, Luca of Wildfire. How did you acquire your mechanical arm?
I'm honored to be one of the things that disarm. Well, it's not that exciting. It's all because I got distracted in a defense campaign. I can't even remember the date of that fight. More importantly, it was only after losing my arm that I found the meaning of life. What it really feels like to be alive. That's why I'm standing here right now, to feel alive. And also for everyone who put their hope and faith in me.
Excellent answer. I will treat this challenge seriously, Luca of Wildfire.
In the blue corner, Svarog from the robot settlement.
Ready.
In the red corner, Luca from Multimerville. Are you ready?
Whenever you are.
Okay, this is a no-holds-barred contest. 1 round only. Victory will be declared when one contestant submits, or the fight is stopped by the referee. All right, fight!
Let's see some sparks fly.
Purge initiated.
Now you got.
Calculating result.
Now we're talking. I'm just getting started. Snap out of it. Ha! Finally! An opponent that can take the punches head on!
A powerful strike, but not enough to break my defenses.
That's why they call you Boss Balrog. How about this? Opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly! Need a hand? My pleasure!
Executing annihilation. Calculating result.
Not bad.
Red contestant down. 10, 9, 8.
No way. I'm a long way from tapping out. Let's go.
Reinforcing. Time exceeds threshold.
Now we're talking.
Module Overload. Purge initiated. Executing operation.
Now we're talking. Small fry. Where's the applause? An opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly!
Calculating result.
Gotta keep fighting.
The winner has been decided.
Enough, Luca! Let's end it here!
No! I must... shoot. Back in the ring!
Complete.
I could take you one arm only. Where's the applause? An opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly!
You make a strong impression, Luca of Wildfire. I will remember this fight.
Thanks. But it's not over. I can't.
Luca of Wildfire, it does not matter why you came here. I acknowledge your strength. Your performance was enough to make me reevaluate the limits of humanity.
That's really...
Wake up! On your feet! Luca! Hey, Luca! Luca, can you hear me? You're finally awake. You've been out for the whole day. We were really worried.
Don't worry, Zila. Like I said, it was just the exhaustion. Svarog was deliberately holding back.
Zila... and... Nat? I'm in... the clinic?
Where else? You think we'd leave you on Svarog's turf?
Thank you all. I feel much better now. Sorry, Nat. I must have wasted your time.
Don't be ridiculous, Luca. Still, whatever your motivation was, I hope you can find a different outlet for it.
I'm not gonna let you off the hook that easy. There's more to this story. You need to explain what the heck got into you today. Like I said, he's a robot. No matter how good his calculations are, he's not designed to pull punches.
You're always so serious. I've said it before. This is my
Oh, slow down. You haven't completely recovered. Zila, don't pressure him. Let him rest.
Thanks, Nat, but I'm almost recovered. I have some things to do.
Hey, where do you think you're...
Let him go.
I really don't get him. What's that supposed to mean? If he never intended to explain anything to us, why did he drag us along? No, this is too weird. I'm gonna follow him and see what he's up to. Of course. You're not too busy these days, right? I'll give you a shout if I need help. Luca didn't used to be like this. I just can't let it go.
If you must, Zila, try not to worry. I don't want to see you two fighting.
Don't worry, Nat.
Now that they've left,
I have a favor to ask you. It's easy for Luca to get ahead of himself sometimes, but I've never seen him this headstrong. It does make me wonder. Could you ask Oleg how Luca's been recently? I haven't seen much of him lately. It's hard for me to get the full picture. Thank you. Regardless of what's really going on, I hope none of you let small things get in the way of your friendship. See you.
Oh? My student. I was wondering what. That does sound a little strange. Luca usually doesn't push himself so far. Huh. He may be a tough guy on the surface, but he's got his secrets. Did he tell you about the origins of his mechanical arm? Ah, then he probably didn't describe the scene in detail. That was 6, 7 years ago. I was patrolling with some comrades in the neighboring town of Multamerville. We passed an ordinary mechanic's shop. There was a serious-looking fella looking after the shop. He was probably a few years younger than me, but his hair and beard were white as snow. There was a young lad doing odd jobs. He looked pretty exhausted. Anyway, I convinced the shopkeeper to let him come with me. Luca was a fast learner. At first, I couldn't figure out if he liked what I was teaching him. Fighting, weapons, strategy, etc. He didn't talk a lot, just kept his head down. Then, about a year after I took him in, Luca lost one of his arms while rescuing townsfolk from the Fragmentum in Multamerville. He almost didn't make it. He was unconscious for 2 or 3 days. I sat next to his bed, anxious and guilty. Guess what he said to me after he woke up? "Master, I feel great." He had bandages all over his body. Most of his wounds hadn't healed yet. But it was the first time he'd ever smiled at me. I still remember that expression. Oh, sorry. What I'm trying to say is Luca views other people's lives as more important than his own. That's how he's always been. So when he says stuff like, "This is for training," that's probably a lie. He's hiding something from you, all right? Anyway, I'm too old to be getting involved in this stuff. I'm sure you and Zila can sort this by yourselves. One thing I will ask, please try not to embarrass him too much, okay? He's the fighting champion of Boulder Town, after all. An idol for all the children. He needs to keep up that image.
Oh, you're here. Come on. He wasn't in a hurry, so we should be... Look, there he is. Let's follow him. Stay. Thank goodness we didn't lose him. Quick, let's keep up the chase. This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. Oh, where's he going? This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. Wait, that's... Up to no, Luca should tell her to go back to town. He's always worrying after the kids say... We've come this far. We can't let this... Shh, she's coming... Wow, honoring... Shh, be quiet. You almost exposed us.
Why are you sneaking around like this? Wow, that's so exciting.
We're gonna lose him if we don't hurry. Hook, run back to town. Stop hanging around here.
Okay. That's what Luca said too. I hope you two find the treasure.
Whew, thank goodness we didn't lose him. Quick, let's keep up the chase. This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. Did he put something down? Let's go have a look. Yeah, then again, I wonder what's is... It looks like...
My name is Margie, and I'm from Multamerville too. I'm a big fan of yours. I've been sick since I was It's a bit embarrassing, but I wanted my dad to give you this notebook. I wanted to tell you that you've inspired me to keep working hard and achieve my goal. Even if it's hard to reach. When I become a fighter as awesome as you, I'm gonna do my best to help people in the underworld. I want to team up with my friends and help everyone together so they can smile again. I'll listen to their thanks and then yell out my winning slogan. The Multamerville Warrior, the peerless Boulder Champion, upholding justice and peace once again. Then I want to chase away all the bad things hurting everyone. I'll go with my friends and clear out all the scary monsters. I'll make the underworld safe. And then yell out my other winning slogan. The Multamerville Warrior, defeater of evil throughout the world. Lastly, want to make life better for the Mom said there's someone called Svarog who keeps stopping us from going back to the overworld. So I'm gonna challenge that big robot and show him what I can do as a champion fighter. But Svarog is too strong. We'll never win. My friends are gonna all want to back out when they hear about this. But I know I have to be an example for everyone. I need to stick my neck out and go challenge Svarog on my own. Bam! Crack! Boom! It's gonna be such an epic fight. And then we'll reach a draw. And neither of us will be able to win. But Svarog will acknowledge my strength and be willing to listen to the Underworlders. So, it'll be a happy ending. But all that is just my dream. I don't know how long it's gonna be till it becomes reality. I'm lying in bed sick right now. But as long as Mr. Luca is around, I won't be scared. I remember everything you said to encourage me. Before becoming a champion, I want to defeat this illness first. Then, I need to learn how to stand, walk, and exercise again. Until I achieve all my dreams, I hope... no. I believe Mr. Luca will support me till the end. Right?
Luca. I think I get it now. Maybe we should... Let's head back to good night.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.